This board arrived with the BSMT 2000 and a 6809 swapped. An X-Files White Star by Sega at the time CPU, and I have it fixed. It was not booting, and I think the root cause was probably a failed HCT 273. This is the display output chip. It diode tested bad. I took it out, replaced it with a NOS chip, and we seem to be good to go. I've installed a NVRAM chip. The RAM chip was missing, so I put a 6264 in there, and when you do that, you have to move the jumper from W5 to W4. So I have done that. This is my little pin cheat sheet. These save a lot of time. This is an old and faded one that I've had on this bench for a long time. But this is my golden 6809 here, and I'll have to put the client 6809 in when I'm done with this. I've also replaced the power header. As I always do, that header gets cooked by this heatsink on this LM338. Let's see, I think that's it with this board, so let's put it through its tests. If I park myself here, here's my homemade lamp matrix tester, and we see that's working just fine. X-Files. I loved the show, The X-Files. We will test all the switches. Of course, I don't have my switch matrix tester connected, of course. So let me get that connected. One hand. Is it okay to do this? Yeah, for the switch matrix, it's okay to do that. So let's, I've got my Pennytech tester. My White Star bench, I just updated it. This is a test panel that I constructed. These boards are so big that they didn't really fit very well onto the standard size plywood that I made for all these cases. So I might revise that someday, but let's go through the diagonal. All good. Gonna test the coils. I'll make it cycle. Really, we're just testing here whether or not the CPU board is communicating with the driver board, and I need to still go through all 32 coils to ensure that the 4 banks of coils are all being controlled correctly. I have no doubt that the solenoids here work. It's on my known good bench board. White Star boards, these last 4 here, or last 8, are almost always allocated to flash lamps, and they're driven with tip 102s, which is different from the IRL 540s that are to the left of these tip 102s. So we're good there. Test all lamps. Lamps are being driven correctly. Here we can test those flash lamps again. Oh, they stepped out of, or they added 2 flash lamps outside of the normal 8 for the X-Files. It's my most hated thing in pinball right here.
Frankly, it sounds like something we might have expected from Agent Mulder.
Not sure who this voice that was in the show.
By chance, it's trust everything. I didn't tell you? Frankly, by chance, it's trust everything. I didn't tell you?
I don't know if the cigarette smoking man appears in the voice files for this, but we are good to go. So I'm going to put the 6809 back in there, and we're going to call this one repaired. Thank you so much.